Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 3 of my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Yeah, the last two chapters, the first two chapters have been a bit meh. Yeah, I checked for some items that I missed and one of them was a heart scale. I wasn't about to lose on that. These first two chapters, as I was saying, have been a bit... I could have played better, okay? Now they give me balls in here. So I'm also searching for those. But thankfully I have prepared the team so that I don't have trouble anymore. As I said, I didn't train Bran. Voivod and Ichiban are level 14, which is the cap for the gym. That's because I don't think I'm going to use them very much in the gym, and I don't think they are very good. These are the Pokemon that I fully expect to do something in the gym, okay? Maybe in the case of Gon, combat won't be that good, but for a finisher with rollout, he's still game. So, you know, he could be decent against Cranidos with a rollout. Pingu, definitely going to be my strongest Pokemon in there. Bubble, even if it's 20 base, hits ×4 against Geodude and Onix, which I think are the other two Pokemon. And then there's Karate Chop, Chi, yes, I've been able to check while grinding, he destroys Geodudes. Oh, I knew about this too. There's a trade of Machop for Abra. I'm not interested in doing that yet. But I mean, the problem is my matchup is adamant, and I'm pretty sure Pokemon that you trade keep their nature, so there's a good chance that the Abra would be adamant, which is an absolutely horrible nature for Sam. So yeah, that's why I'm not that willing to go for Abra. Still, I would be getting like another encounter off the table. If I ever decide to like bench matchup, showing you a Pokemon called Geodude, I can definitely do that. And pickup, getting a Pokemon with pickup actually wouldn't be that bad. Alright, the Dusk Ball. This is the one I was the most interested in because it's very good on caves. Okay, a Great Ball. A Great Ball, and I think there's another one, a Heal Ball around. Okay, at this point I think I've spoken to every NPC, so if they haven't given me the... Is there anything here? They haven't given me the Heal Ball, then it's probably the... Oh, Super Potion. Well, I didn't expect that. This was the last NPC to talk to, by the way. If none of them give me the Heal Ball, then it's probably the way here you have to, yeah, go down, because here you got a Pokeball. There's an encounter in here for me, by the way, so what's the best? Gon is probably good for weakening Pokemon in here. I think there's Zubat, Geodude, and Onix. I remember this cave being very important for thinning out the encounters for the Wayward Cave, in case you want to secure a Gible. And we might do that yet. But yeah, let me just check, like with rollout. This is just for reference. Whoa. Okay, per single rollout, that's a lot more than I expected. Combat in this game is sort of slow. I don't know. Can I make game speed a bit faster? Maybe this is something I should have tried while grinding, but no, text speed is fast, and there's basically just that. Yeah, an encounter that isn't a Zubat will be my encounter. If it's a Geodude, then there's Onyx and Bronzor left for me to secure getting a Gible in Wayward Cave, so that's something I have considered. So any of those are good, as long as I'm able to capture. Okay, it's a Geodude, as expected, so yeah. Could use the Dust Ball, but it's pretty good. I tend to use my weaker balls if I can. I know people tend to use the best they have available, but I think when you are not in a hurry to capture the Pokemon in front of you, then you should go for the lowest power ones. At rest, looks like just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fist angrily. Give a nickname to Geodude. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I remembered. I had one. It's a female Geodude, and I had a guided thumbnail. Celica. Celica is pretty good. Could check the nature, you know, to check if it's worth training. But now this basically makes it so that I have to capture an Onyx only to be able to get either Bronzor or Gible. Bronzor is already pretty good, so I'll probably pass on getting an encounter on Wayward Cave when we get there in the story. And then I will wait until I'm at Mount Coronet to try for an Onyx, or maybe even the Iron Islands. As you can see, I've thought of this. Okay, this item is Escape Rope. They are tempting you to use this here, but yeah. Quick battle on your break. Okay, maybe I should have changed Gone because you can have either Geodudes or Machops. Yeah, and against Geodude I'm not that good. I mean, I guess the easiest way to kill here is Pingu, so Pingu for a bubble that probably insta-kills him 7 levels higher. You use Mother Sport. It's absolutely over for you. I don't know about the matchup you potentially have in the back, but well, let's check it when it happens. Okay, some experience. They don't give a lot of experience. I might go into the gym a bit low on XP, which scares me a bit. I mean, shouldn't matter. Leer. I'm still okay. Still okay. Focus energy. But the next bubble kills, so let's not be stupid about this and let's just take the kill. Okay, if I let him, you know, start attacking on my switches. Oh, 127 experience, okay. Yeah, forget what I said, that was good experience. Maybe because the previous one was distributed. And this is obviously Rourke. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move, Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so that they are out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That would be me. Yeah. I think I did this off camera, but yeah, so you know, I think it's out there. I gave Rock Smash to Bran. That probably shows how much I care about Bran's potential in the future. Okay, this is a potion. I mean, it's good to get some potions. And I think this guy's a trainer, actually. Yeah, and the other one in there too, so I'll take care of them. They shouldn't pose a lot of trouble. Yeah, they mostly are, yes. Geodudes. Level 9 Geodude. That could be good experience. I'm going to give this one to Chi, actually. I'm going to give this one to Chi. Rock Polish. That's a speed, right? Okay. I didn't see that on the wild ones. Even with higher speed, you are still slower, and I kill you in one hit, yeah. So Geodude doesn't really pose a challenge to Chi. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, and he's not a trainer. So that's it for the mine. Yeah, that's good. The game is pretty short, so you know, battling the single trainer in the gym before Rourke is actually not going to give me enough experience to get my Pokemon to level 14. I might do a quick trip to the mine after I beat that guy, just to make sure I'm level 14. I mean, maybe I don't need to be level 14, but you know. By the way, getting to level 15 or something during the game doesn't count, so yeah. In this game you can actually even ignore this guy by... Oh, there's two trainers, okay. Then I'll just battle them. That's probably a really impatient one. That would be that would be Rafal. Use a rock type. They really hate water, they are also weak to grass. Yeah, they sure have weaknesses, but don't think it will be easy. You don't get to be a game leader without covering for weaknesses. With fire type, it won't be easy either. That's all the advice I can give. Yeah, okay. Yeah, training against them is probably the optimal way, so I mean, we're so close to the next level with Gon. I think I'm going to lead with Gon and switch, so that the amount of experience I get here... Yeah, I didn't avoid you because I think you are weak. That's a Geodude. Okay, level 11. Perfect. Perfect. That is going to be enough experience for Gon and a good amount for Pingu too. Tackle? That's only 4. I mean, the gym should be free with my starter choice. But I am still a bit scared because I've seen what the game can do if I get too confident. Level 14 for Gon. 85 experience, so almost a level for Pingu. You don't evolve at level 14, so I guess I'm going to do Chi here. We just keep going. We just keep going. Only those who want to win can challenge a Pokemon game. And I do want to win, please, with no casualties, yes, you know, in a normal fashion. So, okay, this might be enough to get you to level 14 actually. So yeah, probably just going away, killing some Rapidash or some shit. Ooh, okay. Should I switch then? Onyx. I actually would rather switch against Onyx. Onyx is very tanky on the physical side, so I don't think a Karate Chop would kill. Rock Throw is also a stab, so it hits. It's a bit harder, but Onyx doesn't have a lot of attack. I think it's well known that Oddish has a higher attack stat than Onyx. Just for your information. So yeah, that's level 14 for everyone in my team. I calculated this perfectly. I knew more or less 3 levels is what you get through, you know, the mine and everything. So now my whole team is level 14. Well, except for Bran, but Bran doesn't matter. I might actually bench Bran for Celica. I mean, I guess Bran would be better. I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center, obviously, so I could check Celica. First Pokemon I have to consider if I bring into the team or what is a Calm Nature. What is a Calm Nature? And it has Rock Head, which is actually good because Sturdy in this game is pretty bad. It protects from one-hit KO moves. It doesn't protect you from being one-hit killed yourself. Calm Nature is minus attack. Yeah, I'm not using you. Just based on principles. I mean, it's a Geodude, it's not very good. They definitely give you one because it can... well, actually, I'm going to move you into my team temporarily for the gym. I think for the gym you're still better than Magikarp. Better than Magikarp you are. And I mean, anyone is. And I will show you to the hiker right now, actually. Why not? So that I don't forget later. So, was he here? Okay, you're not a hiker, actually. You're just... you just have a hiker build. Let's just say that. But I get a heal ball out of this. Okay. I mean, even if Geodude can't do a lot... it has tackle, it has defense curl, has 17 defense, so if I need a switch into an attack coming for me, Geodude might be a good idea. You know? Yeah, and I think, honestly think leading with Pingu is probably the play, right? I mean, he doesn't open with Cranidos, which is like the Pokemon I am the most afraid of. Yeah, it's better to use matchup full health against Cranidos. So let's go for this. Welcome, this is the Orborg Pokemon Gym. I'm Rourke, the gym leader. I'm but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer. And I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. As you can see today, I'm recording a bit earlier. Hopefully after Rourke we can get a bit further, but yeah, first gym battle, as I said, should be free with my starter choice. This is level 12, but I'm faster. I'm faster and I should one-shot. Good start. Now for Onix, I'm not that sure. Onix is a bit tankier, just a bit. Okay, it's still level 12. Do I kill? Stealth Rock. It's faster and it actually sets up hazards. Interesting. Well played there, Rourke. Okay. Yeah, I knew Onix is sort of fast and he does survive. I mean, he's probably going to heal, right? So I just keep babbling. Oh, the potion isn't enough to recover all the health. Because it's only 20 health and this guy has 30 or so. That's an easy kill. 277 gets me to level 15. As I said, it doesn't matter because it's inside the gym. Wants to like the move back. Yeah, I actually would like that. Water sport is useless. So I'll get the coverage. Peck isn't very powerful, but later on I think we get Drill Peck. And now Cranidos. Okay. I think you can take down the next Pokemon like you did earlier. Has Mold Breaker already. Which means he can ignore my skills. My skills if they affect him when attacking me, not the opposite. Like for example, it doesn't mean I miss. I can miss with matchup or something like that. He still has the effects of no guard. Bubble here is probably a good idea. He's faster, yes, and he could flinch me with Headbutt. But he doesn't. Okay. He goes for Headbutt, which is surprising. Okay, speed fell. That's actually very good. Now I'm in a range to get killed by a critical. So I'm switching. Headbutt probably kills you. This thing has a fuck ton of attack, like a fuck ton. Celica can probably survive a Headbutt, and then he should go for a rock type move. I think we switch into Cheese directly. I don't think pivoting is the answer here. I think I'd rather keep my health. Also, the pointed stones do almost nothing. Please. Okay, we tanked that pretty well. I have to risk the critical. The karate chop kills. Oh, I'm faster. Okay. Alright. Absolutely painless. I guess I didn't expect Piplup to be slower than Machop. But yeah, Cranidos isn't that fast either. It's just, I guess Piplup is very slow. That can't be my something Pokemon. I didn't really detect. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. But that's tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is. According to Pokemon League rules, I have to give you our gym badge since you've beaten me, the leader. Here's your official Pokemon League gold badge. Okay. First of many. I mean, that gold badge means your Pokemon can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. And you should also take this. Is this... I was thinking this is Rock Tomb, but it's a Stealth Rock. A move that inflicts damage on foes that switch into battle. Incidentally, TM will teach its move, but it will break when you use it, so make certain you want a Pokemon to learn that move. I think Stealth Rock, which is easily one of my favorite moves in Pokemon, like setup moves, you know, hazards, are just so cool to use if you do it properly. I think this could be very fun to use, but it's a very good TM, and you don't get more of them, so I'm probably keeping it for later in the game. I think Empoleon can learn it actually. Yeah, I mean it's a very good TM. So Pingu doesn't evolve at level 15, okay. Might be level 16 then. Speed is 21 and speed here is 19. I don't get it then. Oh. Yeah, of course. I lowered his speed. I forgot. I did think Pingu was faster, so I was a bit surprised there. I just didn't remember having lowered the speed with Bubble. Well, that was very easy. Should I keep Celica in the team instead of Magikarp? I mean, maybe it's a good idea. Restore your Pokemon to full health. Hope to see you again. I'm definitely leading with Pingu yet. It's not like the other... Like, it's not like I can train 6 Pokemon through the main story, so... I guess it doesn't really matter who I'm taking... Whoa. This is not a battle. So don't scare me, I know there's no battle here. Oops. Pressa, you got a gym badge, huh? Eternal City is the next place with a gym that gives away badges, right? So yeah, I went to round 207, but you can't go there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughened them up, so it wasn't a waste. So, I'm going back to Jubilife City. Next stop, the Sterni Gym badge. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. Who's time to count? Yeah. He needs help. Breaking rocks, by the way, can give you items. Or encounters. Doesn't happen here, but I'm not going to do that on every rock I find. However, I would like to break this because maybe there's something beyond this path. There might even be like a second floor. Although I don't remember. Yep, there is, actually. I remember an item being here, but... Orburg Gate, second floor, then. Okay, I mean... here I need to use Rock Smash. After confirming for the first time, you could let me, you know, do this without the dialogue, but... Well... And what is this? Flash. Okay. Anyone want to learn that? Just checking. Oh, Bran. Yeah. I'm not even going to doubt it. I know it's one use, but no decent Pokemon that I'm training will want to get Flash, so... Oh, there's a trainer in here, actually. Well, that or... someone that got lost using the bike and is going to tell me how cool it is to jump over these little hurdles with the bike. Yeah, because I can't do that without a bicycle. Okay. See those bumps? It feels awesome taking those with a bike. Yeah, I understand. Getting a big pearl for the moment. I think I have more of that. I think I got a pearl earlier and I didn't sell it, so we're doing well in terms of money. Alright, that's level 16, so maybe... Yes! Yes, yes. This should be good. This should be good. I definitely wanted Primplup for the next big battle, which is like the Team Rocket one, so... Okay. Good news. Good news. Congratulations. Pingu evolved into Primplup, and I think he learns Metal Claw? Yeah. I remember this because, I don't know, I find it very cool that he starts learning Stab for his final evolution. So, I mean, Growl is okay under certain circumstances, but I think, you know, having coverage for everything and then Pound for neutral damage is good. Because Pound is better than the others in case, I don't know, the enemy is a water type, for example. Water resists both water and steel. So yeah, Metal Claw is like one of my strongest things now. Probably better than Bubble, if we're honest. Like my difference between physical and special attack isn't that high. And like Peck and Pound. So yeah, Pingu is like a very well-rounded Pokemon now. Well, let's get out of here before I switch my mons. Yes, perfect. I think I want to train Voivoda for a while now. This is actually a pretty decent Pokemon now. Because of all the training I did, stats are looking pretty nice. Tankiness, you know, actual speed, decent amount of attack, and we have Bite. Bite is a pretty strong move at this point in the game, like 60 power. It's true that Leech Life and Astonish aren't crazy, but Bite could prove useful. And those times for resistances against grass, against fighting, yeah. I think Voivoda is a good mon, so I want to train her a little bit. We're going to heal before we continue because... Do I get forced into the battle? Tell me, have you not obtained a Palpath? It's not a Palpath free to anyone visiting the Pokemon Center's basement. Anyway, there appears to be no one shady in this jubilate city. I shall therefore take my investigation elsewhere. But my friend, I suggest you remain vigilant for shady grown-ups. Yeah, I would suggest that to anyone. There's a battle up there. I don't want to get conscripted into that, so let's heal before. Alright. And now... Yes. No. Professor Rowan, you must comply. Hand over all your research findings. For free, obviously. Naturally. Yeah, you know. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant. Fresa. Well, how's the Pokédex progressing? That's Harbor's game badge, I see. But hadn't I given you your first Pokemon only recently? Perhaps being a trainer is like a second nature to you. Professor of Pokemon, must you be so difficult? We're speaking to you on business because this is work for us. What we are saying is, we demand you comply with our demands. Quiet, you lot. Why must you be such a nuisance? Let me list some lessons you still need to learn. 1. Don't loiter about for no good reason. 2. Don't interrupt others while they are attempting to converse. 3. If you don't get your way, don't raise your voice to be intimidating. 4. Don't think you've grown strong just because you're in a group. 5. What is it with those outlandish outfits you have on? My goodness, you call yourselves adults. You kids don't grow up to be like these sorry specimens. You had to make this personal. You have forced our hand into making a show of force. We'll make you regret insulting Team Galactic. You kids, give these thugs a lesson in civility, please. First, join me in battle these guys. Oh, it's a double battle? Like, how is it called? A tag battle? Alright, I didn't remember that. So, do you have a Chimchar? Stanky and Glamiao, the signature mons, yeah. Okay, level 13 Chimchar. I think biting the Glamiao is probably good enough. Wow, fake up, okay. I don't flinch because I have inner focus. Didn't think about that. This might kill even. I know Glamiao is a tanky mon. But I go with this. Focus energy, okay. Stanky is still doing nothing. Ember goes there. Well, then Leech Life is going to hit for neutral damage. It's the best attack I have against Stanky, so not even mad. Should I mean, I can just Supersonic and wait for Chimchar to finish him. Right, yeah, Chimchar is doing pretty well. So let's get Supersonic. Fierce Swipes going for Chimchar actually. If Chimchar is taking that damage, 5 attacks might have killed Voivoda. But then again, Chimchar is sort of frail, and this is level 13, not 14. And plus defense, so yeah, doesn't matter. Fierce Swipes, Ember is faster, so yeah, takes the kill. Okay. A forced double battle, you know, like surprise throw into a double battle is a bit... I thought it was 2 individual single battles. Or maybe just one while Lucas takes care of the other. Interesting. You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. We shall do so because Team Galactic is benevolent. Yeah. That lot. They call themselves Team Galactic. When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe that it's a mystic power, far beyond our control. But Team Galactic seems to be studying that power's potential. They want to know if it can be used as energy for something. First, did you know about this? The professor studies the evolution of Pokemon too. According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. Maybe that's the reason those goons tried to take the professor's research data. They are not allowed to do that. It's all over, so you can relax now. Still, thanks to you two, nothing came of that situation. I appreciate that. Incidentally, Fresa, kudos to you for your battling skill. Got me thinking, why don't you collect all the game passages since, you know? I mean, doing so, you will be sure to encounter lots of Pokemon. That, of course, means your Pokédex pages will continuously fill up. In other words, it will be of great help to my research. That said, I've given you your first Pokemon and Pokédex as yours to keep. Feel free to do with them as you wish. Take care now. That was very good, nicely done, but your Pyrodon, I'm from TV, here's me a fashion case, we are skimming over this because, yeah, it's not that interesting. I don't like contests, there's no surprise there. I think they are mildly interesting in 30N, like in GBA. I'm not going to do contests in this game, or black and white, or yeah, I don't like them. Okay, so now the main problem is that we won't be getting new Pokemon for a while, because I already got this encounter and I got the Ravage Path encounter, right? So that means I basically just need to get to Floaroma Town now. I think I can explore the Ravage Path a little bit before that. Let's check. 10 levels higher is a one-shot. Okay. Yes, you know, I don't like doing calcs, like checking stats and doing all that, so using a Pokemon is the only way I have to get a feeling for how good they are. I know I have to go through the right, but in here there might be something. There is an item. And breaking this rock was completely unnecessary, but hey, Rock Tomb. Okay, I did remember getting Rock Tomb. I guess it's due to this. I think Machop can learn Rock Tomb, and he never misses, which is pretty cool. Celica can, obviously, but Celica... Pingu can learn Rock Tomb. Okay. I mean, it's a good TM. It's a good TM. Not one I want to use carelessly, unlike something like Flash, which is going to an HM slave. Well, it's good to get it now. There's 2 places already where I need to use Surf, but when I get Surf, there's a lot of places I will be able to explore suddenly, like Sandgem Town, I think it's called, the Professor Rowan's city. There's also, well, the lakes. The lakes are all explorable. And they actually have TMs, I'm pretty sure, all of them, so yeah. You a trainer? No. Raising different kinds of Pokemon if you only have the same type. Yeah, I know that. Okay, that looks like an Aroma Lady. I mean, I'm okay against that with the Subat then. Are they called Aroma Ladies or did they make up? Yeah, Aroma Ladies is the name of the class. Okay, this is not level 4, this is level 9. So you could have something like... You could try and paralyze me, something like that. I think I'll just go for Bite because I can flinch. There we go. It's 60 power, as I said, pretty broken at this point in the game. And I'd like to get to Golbat. Oh, Cherubi. Cherubi. Never used a Cherry myself, but oof. Okay, growth. I mean, I still think you only have grass type moves, which I resist ×4, so you have tackle. Fair enough. But yeah, Leech Life, and I don't even lose HP. This is super effective because you are pure grass, not grass poison. So it is enough to kill and I get back to full. Level 15. I don't know what level Golbat is. It's, I think, either 18 or 20. Obviously, the end goal is Crobat, but I will need a bit more time to do that. An Awakening. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to make a joke about overrated game, but the more I play Fire Emblem Awakening, the more I find it to actually be pretty good. Can you even call Fire Emblem Awakening underrated at this point? You might. Okay, Bite is neutral, it's hard. Wurmple doesn't have very good stats. Whoa, okay. The crit definitely matters, but... And Kricketot. Now Kricketot is sort of tanky. So I'm going to throw a Supersonic exactly because of that. Because if he's storing energy with Bite, then those are 3 turns to use Supersonic. And I think now he releases energy or hits himself. Unleashes energy, okay, fails. I wanted to do Leech Life just in case he releases at the end of his turn. I did battle some Cricketots, but not a lot, so I don't completely remember how Bite went. But I do know confusing someone that goes through a... Confusing or paralyzing someone that is going through a multiple turn move is just very broken because they don't ever get to do it. They have just a lot of chances of hitting themselves, fully paralyzing, all that. Nice job. Thank you. Okay, Cat in there, double battle, an item, Bullet Seed. Nice. Should I go for the double battle? I mean... I want Gon actually. Gon and Voivode, I think they make for a good combination. Yeah. Let's check it. Liv and Liz. We can one-shot this trainer, can't we, Liz? We're the strongest in our class. Power scaling here. You think you can no-diff me? Double Pachirisu. Okay, well that's very scary for Voivoda, so I'll have to switch into Cheese. I definitely don't want Penguin here, and I mean I can start doing roll up because unlike in single battles I get the chance to switch, right? Well, that's not a lot of damage anyway. Double quick attack. Maybe you don't have anything. Any electric type attack yet. Okay, I was targeting you. Do I... Oh no, Gon doesn't get to do anything. He just keeps... I mean, yeah, I've played with... I've used Outrage in double battles before. I know how it works. Whoa. I mean, it has a high chance of being critical, but still. Damn. Low kick, and you're out. Okay, they just spam quick attack. That's their one shot. Goodbye to you. And the next rollout should do a lot. Yeah, it's not enough to kill. So Cheese will do it. Well, Chi, sorry. Sort of funny that I misspelled his name. Now he's sort of got a bit attached to Chi, if I have to be honest. Adamant also helps, like 36 attack. He's very high for level 15. And No Guard is a good ability, a pretty funny one to use with inaccurate moves. He might have a spot in our team. Well, that was the path to Floaroma Town, right? Yeah. Easy. Okay. This is a peaceful town that I remember giving you like a lot of berries. I'm pretty sure there was a TM around here too. But I don't know who gave it to you. Maybe this girl? Yeah, I don't know. I love this place, to be honest. I have to be... I have to agree with that girl. How about Gracidia flowers? Oh, maybe you give me the Gracidia if I bring you like a Shaman. That would make sense. They went to the meadow. Yeah. Recipe can be good for Pokemon. Let's change berries for accessories. Interesting. Is water berries using this spray duck can. Okay. I know I can plant berries. I've never been very big on it because I think it's incredibly broken. A cherry berry. Nice. Thank you. I'd like to exchange your berries for some accessories. No. Berries are good. Accessories, not so much. Someone expressed thanks for the blessings of nature, then the whole hill burst into bloom. I didn't know that. I think it's cute how Pokemon pluck berries. Oh, do you give me pluck? Okay. Right answer then. Good. Pluck, in case you don't know, consumes the enemy's berry, so it can be pretty good to use. Oh, Pluck is an Peck. Oh, I could give it to Voivoda, but Voivoda gets wing attack pretty early, right? I'll consider it. Later. Later I will check moves and all that jazz. You don't let me go, right? Within Galactic, standing around, doesn't seem very cool. Don't complain, that's a decent assignment. Don't like being here either. Okay. Yeah, they don't let me go there yet. Black then is pretty good, 60 power. Wing attack is also 60 power. But if you get it for free, I'm not going to use a TM on that. Chest though. If you watch my my Pokemon Sapphire nuzlocke, you know how I like to use Chesto. Oh, the girl, yeah. Help, help, trainer, please, I want to see my papa. My papa and I live at the Valley Windworks, but then a whole bunch of people dressed like a spaceman came. They kicked me out and they are making my papa do something. Please, trainer, I miss my papa. Okay, you don't let me go in there. Valley Windworks has its own encounter table. And by the way, I consider static encounters to not be static encounters are free. They don't consume the encounter for that place. Okay, so I know there's Driflim as an static encounter in Valley Windworks. Even if I get another encounter in here, I can get Driflim later. Okay, just saying. I know some people don't like to do it like that, but I think there's no point in doing these static encounters differently and then having something like an egg you get in a city or a gift Pokemon. Like, for example, the Eevee in Cerulean Town, is it? That you get an Eevee? No, Celadon Town. In Pokemon Red, you get an Eevee gifted, but you can also capture in a small lake in the middle of the city. If you get both captures, but then you consider in here getting the Drifloon is abusing, you don't know what you're saying. Just, telling the truth here. Leading with Gon, he's a bit lower on level. I would like him to get to level 15. And you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got ordered to keep everyone out if they are not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get it. Okay then, you'll have to battle me for it. Okay. A Glameow. A single Glameow, level 13. I should be okay. He's probably going to fake out. A Scratch. Well, I'll go for a defense curl. I think one defense curl is enough. Rollout here isn't that good. Critical goes through the defense increase, which is meh. Okay, 2 more tackles and we have... Ooh, Hypnosis. I thought you don't get it until you're for ugly. Okay, noted. Well, I'll consume another Scratch. Yeah, and definitely switch. This could be a good moment to use Voivoda. Sort of tanky. We try and bite. We should be faster. Growl. Okay. I don't love that. Yeah, Glameow is faster. Okay. Makes sense. Glameow is pretty fast naturally, and also Voivoda is minus speed, so... I mean, you're just lowering my attack. So first of all, the moment I get a crit, I destroy you. And second, you're not doing damage. Yeah, if that's normal damage, then a crit doesn't kill me. Okay. That's annoying. I'll stay, try and wake up on the second turn or something. Another Growl, I still kill. I could wake up now. Okay. Second turn it is. Growl. This thing is insisting. I see a Scratch. Hypnosis. I'm pretty sure it gets Fake Out too. I'm thinking about the potential for Ugly that I know is coming after this. Well, a crit here could have killed me. I shouldn't have risked that. But it doesn't matter. It worked. Yeah, like I'm really supposed to something. Doesn't matter. Isn't that just great, getting owned by some kid? But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my works key. That's right, the other works key is not here. My cohorts in the flower patch have the only other one. In that sense, I'm no longer the loser. Earthchunk. Yeah. And those are the guys we saw earlier, so now you know where I need to go. Okay, I can now get into Florama Meadow. This might be 2 battles in a row. I'm okay with that. Enough arguing. Hand over that sweet honey. As we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hey, this kid is a witness. What will it do? We don't need the brat running off to get help. The solution is simple. Ensure the brat stays quiet. Good luck with that. I hope you... I'm guessing you're around level 12, 13, so... Okay. I mean, they scaled their level pretty well. That I have to be honest. About poison gas. Okay, the other one liked to get me to sleep, and this one likes to poison. Alright, on the long run, this could be a problem, so I think I'm actually going into Voivode here. I can't get poisoned, because I'm poisoned myself. Screech lowers my defense, right? Yeah, harshly. Which isn't great, but I mean it works. This is resisted, so it's 30 power. This is 20. So Bite is still the better option. Stank is also pretty fast, yeah. That's true. Like maybe not crazy fast, but enough. Okay, misses a Screech. A second Screech hitting would actually, yes, force me to Fury Swipes. You know, at -2 defense, I might want to consider switching. Nah. Okay, now I have to switch. Another bite. Okay, and I don't want to distribute experience that much, so areas going into Gone. Gone is going to have a bad start for the next battle, but oh, they missed the Fury Swipes. Because he's already poisoned and everything, and I don't get to heal in between, but yeah, you do Screech, which doesn't matter. If I get to hit the tackle, then this is over. Perfect. I didn't want to distribute experience between 3 Pokemon, so... Level 16, and we defeat the Galactic Grants. This is so lame. They're going to dock my pay. I'm up next. Hehehe. Battling you right after my cohort weakened you gives me the edge. Alright, yeah, so they did poison me. Yeah, so scary. That's a Zubat level 11. Right. I might be able to deal with this. Level 11, do you have Bite? We'll never know, maybe. Leech Life doesn't do a lot. It does almost nothing. I'm going to try. Leech Life might give you a little bit of HP that makes it so that you survive. No, actually he's still in a range. I kill. Okay. Better. Now I have to switch. Now I have to switch. It's a second Zubat. Okay. Who wants to do this? I mean, she is really bad in here. Pingu would actually do okay. Yeah. I mean, resistances aren't crazy. Supersonic is a bother. But Metal Claw... I kind of want to test Metal Claw. You know, see the damage. Whoa. Yeah, it can level your attack, by the way. That was a crit. I definitely didn't one-shot. Criticals are very powerful in this generation. I want a promotion so I can get a stronger Pokemon. I mean, I never thought about that. They get gifted their Pokemon. So I guess it's not their fault that they are stronger or weaker. They are just... They use the Pokemon they are given, so it's not their fault. This bird's tough, like really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for here, let's get back to the Valley Wingworks. Oh, what's this thing? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Wingworks. It's of no use to me, you may as well have it. Thanks. Thank you, you surely saved me. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They sure were weird though. You saw how they were dressed? What they were saying didn't make a lot of sense either. I need to thank you. This sweet, sweet honey. Go on, take a whole lot. First I put the honey in the items pocket. Slather that honey on a sweet smelling tree. It might attract Pokemon. Oh, poison, poison, poison. Well, in this generation you survive the poison, right? So... I mean, if I have a berry for it, might as well. Or an antidote, I have an antidote. You can get it gone. It doesn't matter, I don't use them in battle, so... Yeah, there's not a lot to do in here, but I can get an encounter by slathering this tree with honey. I think there's like a range of hours. Like you have to come back in like 12 hours of real time, something like that. I mean, I can use one honey. This is probably the one encounter I will do with a honey tree, so might as well try it. And next time we play, we check the tree. And I don't think I need to heal, right? Like, come on, we're full here. Voivoda is probably pretty helpful at weakening the enemy because she has weak attacks and all that. These guys are still blocking, so yeah. We're going to finish this off with our encounter for the Valley Wingworks. An item there, but I need Surf to get it. So, what can you get in here? I think Pachirisu is available. Buizel. Another water. Ah, okay. I mean, Buizel is better than Golduck. I wouldn't say better than Gyarados, but it does feel like a physical water type role. Doesn't get a lot of good attacks or coverage though, so I'm not a big float cell fan, I have to be honest. I'll go for Astonish. Water Gun. Okay, at least you get coverage pretty early. No, not coverage, stab. Hits on the physical side is sort of fast. There are reasons to want to use Buizel, but because of my starter and the Magikarp I have and everything, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, it's an encounter. So, Buizel's data added to the Pokédex. It spins its two tails like a screw to propel itself through water. The tails also slice clinging seaweed. I definitely... This actually just reminds me of Tails. I know it's not the most original name ever, but come on, spinning the tails and everything, that's literally Tails from Sonic. So, Tails. Tails probably has some sort of nickname. I don't think this is a Pokemon I'll be using, I have to be honest. And yeah, getting into Valley Wingworks today might be a bit of a stretch. I've made pretty long episodes the last two times. I don't want to go for very, very long episodes, so we're probably, yeah, we're going to leave it here. I mean, we got a gym badge, we did a little bit of story progression here on Floaroma, and evolve our starter. Seems like the team is going along pretty well. Gone I can probably evolve Gon. I can probably evolve Gon before the next episode. I will try and level them around the point where I can do the random battles before the Galactic Commander and still be at the appropriate level for the Commander, you know? I don't think I'll be training Celica or Bran or anyone. Yeah. Ichiban was like my Magikarp Ichiban was the only Pokemon I thought I sort of thought maybe it would be good to train because training Magikarp is very slow in the future. But I would need to get to level 20 to get a Gyarados, so maybe it's not worth doing now. Weasel, as I said, is a bit redundant. I already have 2 water types in here, even if Brand doesn't do a lot. Yeah, I'll be training this for. I'm basically running a 4 people team right now, and I think that's okay. I don't need a lot more. So yeah, that's going to do it for this part though. Next part, I don't know if we'll get to do Gardenia. That might be shooting a bit too high, considering I have to go through the Eterna Forest. And there's a lot of double battles in there that, yeah, you get a partner, but the partner isn't very offensive, so I think they could get complicated. And after I do them, I might want to go for the Old Chateau encounter. There's also a route to the right of Eterna City. There's a lot of stuff I can do in Eterna City before the gym, so maybe next part we don't do the gym, but I hope we can pick up the pace a little bit and do like a bunch of gyms, one after the other after we do Eterna, yeah. So that's more or less the plan, if you were interested. But yeah, next part, definitely battling the Commander. That's like the main objective, battling the Commander, getting to Eterna City. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. Didn't lose any Pokemon today, and I won't lose any Pokemon tomorrow either. Well, definitely not tomorrow because there's no episode uploading. So that wasn't a lie. Yeah. And yeah, this has been Pomum. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.